Hi, Too Cool Stamping friends. I just thought I would get on here today just to do a little impromptu live video because earlier this week I wrapped up my first round of paper share packages going out to very happy customers. And I wanted to make sure everyone knew what I was offering and kind of give you a little background on what is happening with the paper share. So I've done this many years now. I don't know how many years, but it's kind of an annual thing. And it gives my customers the ability to get their hands on all of the different kinds of papers that we have, all the new papers. Every year, Stampin' Up! Pretty much wipes clean the slate of all of the designer series paper, and they bring in all new patterns with awesome new colors, and we have fabulous new color revamp colors this year. So lots of new paper styles. I think there was only one designer series paper that actually stayed, and that is highly unusual, but it was the wood textures. That was so great last year, they thought that they should keep it. But this year we have lots and lots of new samples or styles, and I wanted to make sure that everyone could get their hands on them and really see what they look like. Now, if you were to buy all of the papers, I mean, it's going to cost you a fortune. It's over $300 and some to get all 18 packs of the brand new specialty papers, the regular designer series papers, to get all of those in your hands. And so it's, who wants to spend that kind of money, especially when you don't know? A lot of times, you get the paper in your hands and you're like, oh, that's so much more awesome than it looked in the catalog. It's kind of hard to see in a little tiny picture. And other times you might get it and you're like, oh, why did I get that? It's not your style, it's not your colors. So this gives you a chance to see a little sample, a 6x6 sample of every single paper in the catalog, all the new papers anyway. So how does a paper share work? Let me just give you a little rundown of how it works. Again, we have 142 papers that we are having in our paper share, 142 plus 13 bonus pieces. I'm going to show you what those are in a minute, but so you get a sample of all of those in 6x6 form. We gather up 8 different people. It doesn't have to be different people. You could do a couple shares yourself if you wanted to, but we gather up enough 8 people in a group, and that's what, when you reserve your spot, that's what you're doing, is you're reserving your spot in an 8-person group. And then once we have 8 people, then I buy all the paper. I cut up all of those papers for you in 6x6 size, and then I send them out so that you all get a little sampling of it, a little taste, and it's a budget-friendly way to get all of those pieces of paper in your hands. It's also really awesome because you can touch it, you can feel it, you can see it up close, and it allows you to pick which ones are your favorites, which ones does it make sense for you to buy the bigger packs of, which ones are not your style and you don't need to worry about those. It helps you make good purchasing decisions so you're not wasting your money. And so that is one of my favorite reasons for having it. If you are a demonstrator, it also is a great little resource for you because you'll have a sampling of all of the different papers without having to buy all those packs yourself. So you can have a workshop and show all of the papers and display them at your events. So that's also a fun thing for demonstrators. And then it costs $42 plus $6.70 for priority shipping to you if you need it. So $42 for 142 pieces of 6x6 designer series paper plus 13 bonus pieces. So what do you get in that pack? I mean, you get a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to show you every single piece of paper. There's actually a Stampin' Up! Video, and I might just link that video underneath this video. So if you want to see, Stampin' Up! Has a video where they've flipped through every single paper so that you can see the back and the front of every different designer series paper. But just to give you an idea of all of the papers that you are going to get, so this is just the regular papers. I'm kind of backwards here. So you can see there is a lot of paper in there. These are just the regular designer series papers and the specialty papers. Lots of different ones available. And you know, they're double-sided, so you'll have a chance to use either side. The thing I like about it, the 6x6 size is nice and big, so it'll you can fill up a whole card front. You can also split it up into smaller pieces, and it'll work on several projects. That's from the Tea Room specialty paper that you just saw. So you have all of those papers. Pardon my reach here. I got it out of reach of the camera. Then you also have all of the new color collection papers, and these are already in 6x6 form. But you get a sample of all of the different colors. So the regals, the subtles, the brights, and the neutrals, all in this really pretty new pattern paper. There's actually, you get 4 pieces of each color, and you'll get the thicker stripes and dots, and then also the thinner polka dots and the thinner stripes. You don't get 2 of every one. You get, I gave you a selection so that you get 1 of each color, and it's all going to depend. I just kind of mixed it up so everyone gets a variety, but you'll get the idea of what they look like. You'll get a sampling. Again, it's it'll allow you to make really good purchasing decisions about what you like and what you don't like. Another thing included in this paper share is the pretty, what's it called? Now I forget what it's called. The Graceful Glass Vellum. This is really pretty, and it's awesome for markers. You can use your markers to color those in. Now there's a lot of different designs for these, so not everyone is getting the same design. I just am giving you a collection of 6 of the different designs. So it's just going to be a miscellaneous, but it will give you an idea of what you can expect from that, that really pretty vellum pack. And then for the bonus pieces, you get 13 different bonus pieces. They start out with the pearlized doilies. So these have a really pretty pearlized finish on one side, and they're have a flat white on the other side. They're really pretty as they are, but you can also add some color to them, either with a sponge, or you could even just kind of scrape it over the top of your ink pad or color it with markers. So you can, you know, alter the color of those. Then you also get the color doilies, and they come in 4 different colors here. So you'll get 1 of each of those. They're colored on the front and then white on the back. So again, you can flip them over and make them any color that you want to, just by sponging color onto that. And then my favorite bonus is you'll get some pieces from the delightfully detailed laser cut designer series paper. So I'm just going to give you some, you'll get 6 miscellaneous pieces. Not everyone, again, is going to get the same. And see how delicate they are? They're kind of flimsy, and when I cut them into a 6x6 piece, some of the little pieces might have fallen off, but I wanted you to see how absolutely beautiful this is as an overlay for your cards. So everyone will get 1 of those pieces. Then there's also some border pieces. So everyone's going to get a half of a border of this style, so you can see what they look like. Another border that's this style. And let me also say that you get white on the front, and on the back is vanilla. So this is fun because it's going to match anything you want to do. And then everyone's going to get 3 overlays that are a 3x4 piece. So not everyone will get this piece, but you'll get something like this. Here's one. This is in one of my paper shares that I've already cut. Here's another. It's just such a beautiful, delicate, super delicate, intricate laser piece. Sorry, I'm not used to the camera being this way or this way. I'll get that figured out. So everyone will get 3 of those miscellaneous designs. They're all so pretty, and they're just the size of a card front. And so you can layer them over designer series paper, or a color wash, or the new note cards that have, I can't remember the name of them, but we have new note cards that have a pre-printed wash over them in a pretty purple and kind of a teal color, my two cool colors. So I love those. So that's all the stuff that you get. 142 pieces of 6x6 designer series paper, all brand new, plus the 13 bonus pieces. Those are all free pieces that I just added in. So it's really going to save you some money there. And I hope that if you like designer series paper as much as I do, I know that you're going to want to reserve your spot. This is a limited time offer. It's not ongoing forever. So I just sent out my first round earlier this week. I am working now on collecting some additional groups if anybody else wants to participate, and we'll get that on order. As soon as your group of 8 fills up, I will contact you via email and let you know that your group is on, and we will get those on order as soon as possible. And I will send out PayPal invoices once your group is going, and you can pay for those with either a PayPal account or any credit card. You don't have to have a PayPal account to pay for that invoice. And then I'll get those all cut up. I'll ship those out to you, and you can start enjoying these beautiful, beautiful papers. Okay, everybody, that's all for the paper share. I also wanted to mention that I have a couple other budget-friendly things happening right now to give you a taste of some of the new things in the catalog in a budget-friendly way. And they have to do with our colors. I also do an in-color club, and this is an annual club that I've been doing several years now. And this is, this time we are gathering 5 people because there's 5 colors of the new in colors. And once we get 5 people, we split everything up so that each month, over the course of 5 months, you get 1 color group of products. You'll get cardstock, ink, a marker, the coordinating ribbon, a refill ink, and then also a little stack of the designer series paper that kind of like the color groups that I showed you earlier here, only they're in the in colors. So you get a lot of stuff to play with, plus you also get a little 4-card kit. I'll have 1 style, 1 design of card, and you'll get all the supplies to make 4 of that 1 style, and it'll all feature that featured color that's in your kit that week or that month, so that if you have blueberry bushel, your card will be all about blueberry bushel. We'll use the ribbon, we'll use the the paper that goes with it. It'll be something that is pretty easy to put together, and all you'll need is a sentiment of some type to stamp on it. There's not going to be a lot of stamping involved. So that is my in color club. Again, we need 5 for that. It's, let's see, it's $40, I believe, per month over the course of 5 months, and plus shipping if you need that. So that's my in color club. I also have, just this year only, with the whole big color revamp and getting all of the 16 new colors, I decided to do a color revamp club, because boy, it sure is costly when you want to get all of the stuff in all of those new 16 colors. But I thought if at least we could break it down into some chunks for everybody, we could still get that the awesome deal, because you can get the ink pads all together in 1 kit for a little bit cheaper than you can buy them separately. So I'm using that kit, breaking it up among 4 people. So we need 4 people for that group, and then each month you'll get 4 new colors of items. So you'll get the ink pad, the marker, and the refill ink. Not the refill ink, sorry, that's not true. Refill, sorry, not the refill. You'll get the ink pad, the marker, and the cardstock. You'll get a little assortment of cardstock for 4 different colors for each month. There's 16 colors, 4 months. You'll get 4 new colors for each month. And then along with that, you're going to get an embellishment that will kind of match some of those colors, and also 2 handmade cards that are completed that feature some or all of those colors. They're just to give you some ideas of how you can use those colors with other colors, or use them with some of the new stamp sets that we have out. So just to give you some ideas. So they'll be completed cards in your kit. So that is also both of the In Color Club and the Color Revamp Club. Both of those are also available right now. Registration or reservations are open for that. And again, once we get your color group, your In Color Club or your Color Revamp Club group together, then I'll let you know that your group is on, and we'll figure out. I get your credit card on file for that. That way, since it's a monthly thing, that way you don't have to worry about payments over the month or over the course of the months. So, so again, that's a great way to get your hands on the new colors in a budget-friendly way, just a little at a time. It's kind of like a little payment plan, a little layaway plan, helps you out a lot. I'm going to do another live video about those specifically, but I did want to let you know if you were watching this video that I also have those available. And again, those will only be available until the end of June of 2018. So if you want to participate, make sure you go to my blog. It is www.toocoolstamping.com. I'll have all of the details there for you. There's a link to the registration, or the reservation, I should say, for those clubs and the paper share. And if you have any questions, you can email me from there. You can post something underneath this video. I'll be happy to answer those for you. And I hope that that one of these ways is going to help you save a little money and get your hands on some things that you really want to work with this summer. Okay, everybody. This is Angie again from Too Cool Stamping, and thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to stamping with you in the future. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.